Good evening, everybody. How y'all feeling tonight? What, my man? How y'all feeling tonight? It's Thursday, May 23rd, 2019. Gemini season has begun. Gemini season has begun. Gemini season has begun. Welcome to the living room with your host, Ja. The topic has been posted on the board for everybody to see, you know what I mean? So you can just jump in, you know what I'm saying, after your greetings or however you want to do it, you know what I mean? Speak what you need to speak, you know what I'm saying? Thanking God for allowing us to see another day. You know, all those that are visible, you know, and capable of seeing this and reading the comments that are being posted, you know what I'm saying? You should be thanking God, you know what I mean? Thank God that we still here today, you know what I mean? Because somebody lost their life last night. Somebody didn't wake up this morning. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, may they sleep in peace. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful to still be here amongst the living, you know what I mean? And with that being said, I'm moving on to a bigger things and better things, you know what I mean? Getting my mojo back. You dig? Uh, but you know, sit back and just allow the room to do what it's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Feel what it's gonna feel and be what it's gonna be. Uh, you ready? What's happening? I see you. Mel, what up, homie? Mel said, what's up, everyone? Mel, what you think about this topic, Mel? This is pretty much a continuation of yesterday when Amanda asked that question, and she asked, she inboxed me, asked me to post this question, and you know what I'm saying. So it's basically what she needed help with, and she wanted answers. You know what I'm saying, from everybody that participates in the live, throw out their input, help on her journey if we possibly can. Somebody said it yesterday, and I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Stop looking. You know what I mean? Stop looking. Allow things to happen on their own course at their own time when they're supposed to happen. You know what I mean? Just be patient and continue to move on with life. You know what I'm saying? Continue to work on yourself as you've been doing, as she stated she's been doing, was my opinion. Continue to work on yourself. Be the best that you can be so you can be the best that you can be for somebody else as well. You know what I mean? You want to give a person your best. You want to give a person your all. You want to know that when you get in a relationship. Excuse me. You want to know, Mel said, I think it's a great topic. I was thinking how I wanted to respond. Excuse me, y'all. This banana good as hell. But I was thinking, like, when you get in a relationship, you want to give a person your best. You want to be the best that, you know what I mean, that you could possibly be. In order to do that, you have to get in tune with yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to get in tune with yourself. That's a key component to everything you do in life. Knowing who you are, knowing what you're capable of, knowing what you're willing to give and what you're willing to accept and not accept. These are very important components in your life, man. Mel, so I think maybe not looking, but maybe place herself where she will meet the kind of man she's looking for. I mean, that's what I do. But at the same time, though, you can meet the person that she's looking for. She can meet the person that she's looking for anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like she could be in the grocery store. She could be in at a gun range, or I don't know what she do. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. Bowling that you could be anywhere and meet the right person because destiny is just set up like that. That's your destiny. You know what I'm saying? That's your destiny. That's what God has prepared for you. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? So, but I get to the point. I understand what you're saying, though. Yeah, just be more in more places that. Tanisha, what's happening? Tanisha said, hello, everyone. Mouse, I also believe you attract the kind of man by the way you carry yourself. That's absolutely true. I absolutely agree with that. 100%. Okay, banana done. Mel said, well, I meant like no clubs and all. Listen, man. Houston, we might have a problem. Drink almost gone. But yeah. What you said before. No. You said, I also believe you attract the kind of man by the way you carry yourself. I absolutely agree with that. if you doing, you know what I'm saying, if you put yourself in those type of places, and that's what you meant by places too, and I understand that too. You put yourself in those type of places to where you go, you run into these type of individuals, the same type of individuals, then you got to change them places. People, places, and things is what this world revolves around. You know what I'm saying? Especially the type of people that you trying to deal with. Kim, what's happening, Kim? Kim said, good evening, all. But you know what I'm saying? You people, places, and things is what you try to avoid. You try to get around. You understand what I'm saying? Those are the things that you need to change in order to be, you know what I'm saying, not to be a different person, but in order to get a different to fish, basically to fish from a different lake. Go fish in a different lake. Don't keep going to the same lake trying to catch different types of fish. You understand what I'm saying? You know what type of fish is in that lake, so why do you keep going there if those are not the type of fish that you want? Go find you a lake that you're comfortable with, you know what I'm saying, and that's producing the type of fish that you want to fish. You know what I'm saying? The type of fish that you're trying to catch. Me and my damn metaphors, right? I know. I don't know where that shit come from. But yeah, that's that's the way I would do it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, like I said before, I said it plenty of times before. When you consistently looking for things, April, what up, April? April said, hi, everyone. Excuse me. When you consistently looking for things, you know what I'm saying? You ever, damn. But like I said, when you consistently looking for something, you know what I'm saying? You ever play something, and I said this a few times before, you play something down and you can't find it for shit. You can't find it. You looking and looking and looking like, damn, where did I put XYZ? Where did I know I had it? Where did I put it? And you can't find it. You know what I'm saying? Soon as you stop looking for it, it's right there in your face. And that's, you know, that's just the way things happen, man. That's just the way it is, man. Stop looking. Stop looking. Continue to grow. Continue to build on you. Continue to, you know, to move the way you moving. You know what I'm saying? To build yourself up so you can be the best type of person that you can be for the person that you're looking for, or the person that comes into your life the next time. And understand, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even a fact of you're gonna attract. If you're an attractive person, you're gonna attract people. Period. All walks of life are gonna be attracted to you. You understand what I'm saying? So that's not the thing. What you entertain is what it is. If you entertain any and everything that comes your way, then you know you got to expect that. But be mindful of that too. Everybody ain't worth your time. Dead serious. Some people, you know, some people are worth a smile and keep it moving. That's all. That's all you need to give them. That's all you should be able to give them, or should be giving them. Or is this damn thing working? Y'all ain't talking nothing. What's going on? Yeah. Good evening, Sharon. How you doing? Sharon said, good evening, everyone. Mel said, now I'm not sure if it would be looking for a relationship right off the bat. I would want to really get to know the man to make sure I like him beyond the superficial, and more of who is he, someone I feel I can trust and be comfortable with before I decide to become more. I agree. I definitely agree. That's what's lacking in the relationships in our days now. People not taking it. I say this all the time too. People not taking their time to get to know each other. People, you know, they're just jumping straight into it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not getting the chance to know each other and taking that time out, you know what I'm saying, to just soak it in, you know what I'm saying? Who are you? What you got going on? What you really about? Like, what are your intentions? Where you trying to go in life? Where are you at in life? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's your purpose? You know, what are your goals? You know what I'm saying? How can I benefit you in helping you reach your goals and getting to where you need to get to. Cut that backlight on. You cut that other one on. You know what I'm saying? How can I help you get to the goals that you're trying to reach and things of that nature? Toya said, good evening, everyone. A little late, as usual, she forgot to say. But, yeah, you know, Abel said, I attract guys that want advice. They want to be in a higher or better position in life. So after sex, they can see the world clearly. I'm joking, guys. Yeah. It's life is a gamble, man. For real, for real. Life is a gamble. Life is about taking a chance sometimes. Sometimes you step out on faith, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's what you feel is what you're supposed to do is not really necessarily what God has planned for you. And it doesn't go that way. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't. Sharon said, you have to be sure about what you want and love yourself enough that if he or she is not the one, it's not my time yet. That's exactly, absolutely. Everybody is not, things go according to time. You know what I'm saying? You have to allow yourself, you got to understand, like, just because you feel you ready, that doesn't mean that you're ready. You understand what I'm saying? It sounds crazy, but what I mean by that is that God does everything on time. You understand what I'm saying? Everything happens with a time frame. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen. And that's just my belief, period. You know what I'm saying? That's what I believe. And that's how I feel about situations. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen. You understand what I'm saying? If you're supposed to be in a relationship and that right one is supposed to come, that right one is going to come right on time. Bet that. That right one is going to come right on time. Mel said, hell, I need him to make sure he like me and feel comfortable with me as well. Make sure we on the same track. Absolutely. Absolutely. If you're on the same page, then why bother? If you stop thinking that, you know what I'm saying? Everything is not about a challenge, man. Everything is really not about a challenge. Sometimes you have to really understand that that person is really not for you. You understand what I'm saying? You might look good, smell good, you know what I'm saying? Got everything that you want, but just you're not the person for you, period. He's just not the person for you. Y'all click, y'all bump heads. I mean, y'all don't click, y'all bump heads, everything, but he looks good. But y'all don't get along at all, other than in the bedroom probably. You understand what I'm saying? And that shouldn't be enough to make you stay in a relationship that's misery and that you're miserable in. Flora, how you doing, Flora? Flora said, absolutely, but following your gut makes all the difference in the world. Don't bury the red flags. Pay attention to them. Absolutely. Absolutely. You have that gut feeling for a reason. If you feel like, let me tell you something about it. If you dealing with a person and you talking to them and you trying to find things to talk about, things like that happen naturally for people that belong, in that same space. Things happen naturally. Your conversation flows. It just flows naturally. You know what I'm saying? It's not forced to anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I used to hear this saying when I was younger, when I was coming up. He used to have a saying, they go, if it don't fit, don't force it. Just relax and let it go. And a lot of times we force things. We try to force things because this is what we want, but not necessarily what we need. You understand what I'm saying? And we got to stop that, man. Got to stop that. Montoya said, when you have kids, dating ain't easy. You have to make sure that you are ready. When you have kids, you have to be ready to divide your attention between this man and your kids. Now, the funny thing is I posted the topic and I forgot all about the kids part, and that's crazy. But yeah, absolutely. I absolutely agree with that. What Montoya said, I absolutely agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, you can, and Steve Harvey made a good point too about that. You know what I'm saying, about bringing people around your kids and stuff like that. You can't, obviously you gotta use your better judgment. You can't bring everybody around your kids that you're trying to date. You understand what I'm saying? Not every date deserves to be in that space again. You understand what I'm saying? But use your better judgment. Use that gut feeling. You know what I'm saying? Go with your gut feeling and make that happen, because if you feel like you're in a relationship, all right, you know what I'm saying, you get to know this person, whatever, everything is smooth, you understand what I'm saying? Then it's important that person gets to meet your children, and you get to meet and your children get to meet that person, because they might not mesh. They might not mesh. And then it puts you in an awkward spot. And now you done got in so damn deep that, you know what I'm saying, and don't get me wrong, because some women do this, you're contemplating about who's going to come first. Like, how can I keep my man and you know what I'm saying, and still deal with my children? You understand what I'm saying? Or then you start questioning stuff, and oh, well, my kids got to learn. I got to have my own life. And then you miserable. You putting yourself in a situation where you're miserable now. So you got to make sure everything connects. You understand what I'm saying? It's like doing a puzzle. You got to make sure all the pieces fit. You know what I'm saying? That belongs, all the pieces are there for that puzzle. You know what I'm saying? To put that puzzle together, you have to make sure that they're all there. Mel said, Sharon, absolutely. I think everything you take time with goes smoother. Oh, okay, everything you take time with goes smoother. It takes time to grow a garden, learn of something. So taking time is very important. Absolutely, I agree with that. Y'all making some valid points. The funny thing is she even in here right now? Montoya says some people is only good as friends. Everybody's not always meant to be together forever. Absolutely. And that's the situation where it comes to where the learning process of life comes into play. You know what I'm saying? Y'all were good at that moment. You know what I'm saying? You dealt with that person. You was with that person. Y'all had a good time or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did great things together. But y'all wasn't meant to be together. So now it starts to unravel. All that was all wrapped tight and good, it starts to unravel. And it happens for a reason. You learned what you needed to learn. You understand what I'm saying? You go through these things with different people in order to get to the person to be better for the person that you're meant for. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you're going to go through a heartache over here with this person right here. And a lot of times you learn from that heartache. A lot of times you don't, but you should learn from that heartache to know what not to do that next time. All right, this right here failed because of this XYZ. All right, let me try it this way now. And then you move on to another way. You know what I'm saying? And then you eventually get to that point to where your confidence is there. You're feeling positive about yourself, and you're doing the things that you need to do. You understand what I'm saying? And that person comes that's supposed to be with you. And you already, not saying you perfect, but you all ready to deal with that person. You understand what I'm saying? You got your shit together and you moving in a different type of way. You strutting now. You got your, you know what I'm saying? You got your head held high because you it. And you know you it. You know what I'm saying? And you know that he's lucky to have you now because you went through the things that you went through and you became the woman that you became by going through those things. You understand what I'm saying? Kimberly said, I wouldn't be quick to jump into something. You have to take time out for yourself. If that person is for you, no matter what, they're for you and they won't go anywhere. Absolutely. Flora said, exactly. It just flows. Mel said, when me and my husband starting seriously dating, we both had a kid. I took time to get to know his daughter and he took time with my son. So I would definitely suggest making sure that the person is going to be good for your kids as well. Jessica said, I agree, Montoya. Nicole said, hey, everybody, what's happening, Nicole? Tawanda said, good evening. What's going on, Tawanda? Jessica said, my kids always come first, as they should. As they should. Amy said, hello, everyone. What's happening, Amy? How you doing? Janae said, hello, everyone. Hope everyone had a great day. Absolutely. Absolutely, Janae. Same to you. Flora said, period. Sharon said, lessons learned. Always a lesson. Always a lesson. Your leader said, everyone. Always a lesson, man. And everything that you deal with and everything you do, it's a lesson, man. It's a lesson. You just have to be patient and conscious enough to see what the lesson is and learn from it. Life is school. This is school. You never graduate from life until you're dead, until you're gone. I'm not going to say dead like that, but until you're gone, till you leave this earth. There is no graduation date. You will never have a graduation for life. You understand what I'm saying? Until you pass. That's your graduation. When you pass is your graduation. You learned all that you could learn within that time frame that you were given on this earth. Find you somebody to live that life with you. Now, I'm not telling you to rush into a relationship. You understand what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is find if you in a relationship, make sure that the relationship that you in is the person that's there for you, that's going to help build with you. It's going to help you take care of those kids. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be there for you. Not saying that that's their responsibility, but it's just something that they want to do because they love you. And with you becomes your children. So if they love you, then they in turn love your children because your children are a part of you. TT said, hi, queens and kings. What's happening, TT? You know what I'm saying? You just have to make sure that you with the right person. Stop wasting time on people that you're not supposed to be with. Just because they look good or they gave it to you good. You understand what I'm saying? Or they giving you material things. That doesn't equate to love. That doesn't equate to happiness. It doesn't. It doesn't. You have to be mindful, man. You only live once. Find that person that's for you. And I don't mean go looking. I mean, when you because a lot of us had that person that we were supposed to be with. We had a couple of people that was suitable for us. You obviously wasn't supposed to be with them because you're not with them. But we had them people that were suitable for us and we pushed them away because they didn't have this or they didn't do that. You didn't do this. You never notice how sometimes some people be in a relationship with somebody and then they leave that person or they not with that person no more and it breaks off. And then all of a sudden they come back around. They wind up with that same person. It's because they didn't get it the first time. They didn't get it the first. You pushed that person away, but God said, listen, this is the person I handpicked this person for you. So this is the person I'm going to send right back. I'm going to work on this person. I'm going to give him a little more. You understand what I'm saying? So he can get himself together or whatever the case may be. And then I'm going to make him more appealing for you. So now when he comes back this time, you will understand that you had him all along, but you was so busy looking for something else. You understand what I'm saying? Stop looking for stuff that's not good for you. It's not good for you. Stop eating from that fruit that's not good. That's no good. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of us will see a rotten apple and know it's a rotten apple and still bite it and eat the shit. And then talk about how nasty it was. It was nasty because it was rotten, but you still chose to eat it for some reason. It was appealing to you. You know what I'm saying? Find that apple that's shiny and nice. That apple that you know what I'm saying. It may not be perfect, but it's perfect for you. That person's imperfections are what makes them perfect for you. You understand what I'm saying? We push people away for the stupidest shit, man. The stupidest shit. Like we got it all together. Like, cut it out, man. And then we talk about ain't no good men or ain't no good women out there. No, God sent plenty of them to you. You just rejected them. You rejected them for the silliest, funky ass reasons. Montoya said, I'm using my own experience. My mom once dated a man that was not for her. He had addictions and I knew she could do better. Me and her bumped heads about him. As I got older, our relationship wasn't our relationship wasn't the same. I truly believe that he pulled us further apart because her attention was on him. Even if your kids don't say anything, doesn't always mean that they are okay with it. Yes, we are grown and we need our time. That's true. But moving a man in or having every man you date laying in your bed is not cool with your kids. Not at all. Not at all. Kids have feelings too. Kids have feelings too. Believe it or not. See what I'm saying? You can't bring every single man you date around your children. You can't. That's not setting a good example. That's not teaching your kids stability. That's not teaching your kids responsibility. That's not teaching your kid any of the above. It's not. It's just showing your kids that their mother is loose. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can date without bringing your kids around until you figure out, if this person is, it don't take long to figure out if the person is for you or not. Pay attention to their conversations. Pay attention to the things that they like to do. Pay attention to how they move. Pay attention to these things, and you'll find out a lot more things more sooner than you know. But a lot of us don't pay attention to those signs that are being shown to us. We don't pay attention to them. Like somebody said earlier, paying attention to them red flags. We see the red flag, we see the shit yellow, and we just haul that. We hit the gas. You understand what I'm saying? So by the time it turns red, we done passed it, and we don't even see that it was a red light back there because we shot through the damn thing. You understand what I'm saying? Yellow means slow down. When you get that flag, slow down. Step back for a second and analyze it and see what's what, and try to understand or try to figure out why you're getting that feeling that you're getting. You understand what I'm saying? Try to figure out why you're getting that feeling that you're getting. Do that for a change. What another thing, man? I appreciate if y'all take the time, if a few of y'all, because I already know how I go, but if a few of y'all will hit the share button. Just right now, in the middle of it, right now, just go ahead and hit the share button. It just says share. Just hit that little box. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't take nothing. It's just, just touch your screen just like this. Boop. That's all you got to do. You know what I mean? And share. But back to what I was saying, though. A lot of times, man, stop blocking your blessings. Stop looking. Continue doing what you're doing. Become the best person that you can be. And I guarantee you'll find a man that you're supposed to find. And I don't mean go looking for him. I mean find that you'll run into the man that you're supposed to run into. That guy that you liked before, share. The guy that you got your eye on is not the guy for you. A lot of times it's not the guy for you. It's a guy that you're attracted to. You know what I'm saying? You may lust for that person, but it's not the guy for you. You understand what I'm saying? And what I mean by that is that person is not for you. There's a whole nother person for you, but you have to get yourself together. It's things that you got to work on within yourself in order for you to get the best person that you need. You understand what I'm saying? We're not all perfect. No, you're never going to be perfect. Not at all. But at the same time, if you want that higher quality, if you want that higher education, you got to go to school longer. You understand what I'm saying with that? If you want that higher education, you got to go to school longer. You got to take them extracurricular classes. You got to do extra things. You understand what I'm saying? Get yourself together first. Be the best that you can be. People recognize that and people see that. When you're your happiest, people see that and recognize it because you do things a lot of different ways than other people would do. You understand what I'm saying? It's like watching magic, really. It's like watching magic because when a person's at their best, they just shine. Like you ever just been in a good ass space in life and then a person that don't even know you and be like, yo, you got a glow about you. Or a person that you may meet, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you got a glow about you. Yeah, you got a glow about you. You feeling good about life. And it's all you have like an aura around you. You understand what I'm saying? You walking around like with an aura around you, like you glowing, like the last dragon type shit. You know, and people recognize that. And it's contagious. You understand what I'm saying? So now if I'm a man of quality, you understand what I'm saying? Now, if I'm a man of quality and you carry yourself as a lady should, and I see all of this and I see that aura around you, I'm attracted to you now. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't got to look for me. I'm looking for you. I'm coming for you because you're the type of woman that I've been waiting on. You understand what I'm saying? Just as I'm the type of man that you've been waiting on, you're the type of woman that I've been waiting on. And it happens like that. Be the best that you can be in order to have the best that you can get. Nicole said, like now, my kids are grown. Any relationship I'm in is for me. When they were smaller, I didn't really allow men around my children. That was how I was raised. And you were raised right. You understand what I'm saying? You were raised right. You was raised with respect and morals and things like that. And that's the way it is. A lot of people are not being raised like that no more. And we have nobody to blame but ourselves because we're the generation that's raising the generation under us. So if the generation under us is screwed up, we lost it somewhere. We lost it somewhere. Mel said, laughing out loud, Lord, if I had the date today, I would have to get me an old man because I can't get with these new wave rushing everything. I'm too stuck in old school, and I wouldn't have the patience to try and tell, show a man my age how I should be treated. I feel he should know how to treat me by how I treat him and represent myself. So yeah, I'm glad I don't have to date today. Toya said that's why to this day my kids don't go on the back burner for nobody. When you decide to have kids, all your me time have to be divided. If you can't share your time with your kids, don't have them. Tawana said, I don't introduce anyone to my kid unless I know that me and the person are getting serious, because I need to get to know the person first for myself. Absolutely. April said, woo, preacher, we need to collect offering tonight. Yeah. Mel said, laughing out loud, sometimes we hard headed till we learn what we need to learn. Then we won't be eating that bad apple. There's nothing wrong with taking time out, just utilizing that time that you're not in a relationship to get to know yourself. You understand what I'm saying? You start to see things a lot more clear when you're able to step back and view things and just look at things from a different angle, or step in somebody else's shoes. You understand what I'm saying? When you're able to step in somebody else's shoes and just view things from their perspective, or where their perspective may be from, you see things a hell of a lot different, man. A hell of a lot different. I used to be the type, if you said something to me, or you tell me something like, yo, oh, well, you need to do this, or you know what I'm saying, you need to do it. I'd be like, yo, shut the hell up. Who you talking to? Mind your business. You don't even know me. I've grown out of that. You understand what I'm saying? I've grown out of that aggressive stance that I used to be in. And the reason being is because I want to be better. You understand what I'm saying? I want to be better. And the reason why I want to be better is because it benefits me, not because of nobody else. It benefits me to be better. You understand what I'm saying? It helps me to be more at ease. It releases the stress off my shoulders. You understand what I'm saying? And things like that. So I'm more open to constructive criticism now, to where I wasn't before. Me being better helped my relationship to be better, because once I became better, I started to understand. And don't get me wrong, I don't have it all together just yet, because sometimes I still wig out. You know what I'm saying? I'm working out the kinks, you know what I mean, so to speak. But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, sometimes it's good to just be able to just, view things, and like, when somebody tell you something, and to have an open mind and listen. You know what I'm saying? Listen to what they saying to you. Listen to what they saying. That's how I've corrected a lot of things that was wrong, that I knew was wrong with me, that I knew personally was wrong with me. People just pointed out to me like, yo, Ja, yo, listen, this, that, and the third, I'm like, yo, I used to be like, yo, shut the F up. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I'll smack you in your mouth if you keep talking. I was aggressive with it. You know what I'm saying? But it never got me nowhere, but left alone. And being alone is a lonely feeling. So I understand I understand what you're saying as far as, being by yourself, but being alone. But at the same time, that time is needed. That time, if some people that's in these so-called, and I'm not even gonna say so-called, if that's in these terrible relationships, step back and allow themselves time to just reflect and see who they are and see what you'll understand that everything ain't for you. People, you get in relationships and they're not meant for you. They're not. But you try to force it. Stop trying to force relationships that's not for you, man. It's not good. It don't benefit nobody. Montoya said, I had that convo today with a friend. Sometimes we think the grass is greener and it be dead as hell. You know what you got? You know what you got, but don't know what you're getting. Absolutely. And that's like I said before. It's like jumping out of a car. You had a car brand new. You know everything that's wrong with it, but you don't want to fix it. You don't want to take that money to fix the car. You don't want to pull that money out to fix the car. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, you don't want to take that money out and fix the car. So you go and buy a used car. Now, you knew what was wrong with this car that you had, you know what I'm saying? But you don't want to take the time to fix it. So you go and buy a used car, not knowing what the issues is. And every other week, something breaking down on all week, something breaking down on the car, and you got to fix it. And you don't put way more money into this car, you know what I'm saying, than you could have put into the car that you knew what the issues were and had it fixed. You understand what I'm saying? And save way more money. But a lot of times, like you said, we think the grass is greener on the other side until you get over there in that grass and you see all the dead grass and the spots in it and things like that. You know what I'm saying? The grass is dead over here. This ain't even grass. This is a patch of weeds in the grass. You know what I'm saying? You thought it was grass from a distance, and it looked at all green and plush, but you find out it's nothing but weeds and shit like that. I'm like, man, please. Take care of you. Cultivate your own land before you try to go on somebody else's, you know what I'm saying, and try to go on somebody else's land. Cultivate your own land. Nourish your own land. Take care of your own land. Grass, seed, water your grass. Make sure you get the proper sunlight. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure you put the fertilizer down. You want your grass to be green? You have to take care of your grass. You have to take care of your grass. And I'm using grass as a metaphor because we actually talking about relationships. But I'm saying you want your relationship to flourish, put time into your relationship. You want your relationship to flourish? Listen to your partner. Hear what they're saying to you. When they're hurting, listen to when they tell you they're hurting. Because a lot of times we don't hear that because we're so stuck in our shit. Take time to listen to your partner. Pay attention to your partner. Pay attention to what they're saying to you. Pay attention to how they react to certain things. Learn your partner. Get to know them. I don't know where the hell that just came from, but back to the regularly scheduled program. Mel said, Montoya, true and real grass ain't green all year. It has its dead moments, but it comes back to life when it's taken care of again. Sharon said, pay attention to the company they keep as well. Yeah, because that says a lot about it. Listen, I cut off a lot of friends. Not even gonna say friends. I cut off a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? That because you are a reflection of who you around. You ever seen a friend, like a girl that say, oh, yeah, but, you know what I'm saying? A person say, yeah, that girl, yo, she's a smut. Yo, she's a mud duck. You know what I'm saying? And so she hanging with her like that. She must be a mud duck too. You grouped in the circle with your friends, regardless to whatever your friends are doing, you're grouped in that circle. Regardless whether you like it or not, whether it's right or wrong or not, that's just how people are going to judge you because they don't know you. They see you with a person that they know was a hoe and she running around loosening it. Guess what? You a hoe too. Y'all ho-hos. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's just how it go. Whether you are or not, that's the title that you're going to get because you with that person that everybody knows to be loose like that. So, you know what I'm saying? It's choose your company wisely. You understand what I'm saying? Choose your company wisely. It's sad that it got to be like that, but at the same time, your main job is to protect yourself, to protect you, to make sure you're good. Montoya said, and some only think that having girls is different than boys. No, your boys look at your ass less of a woman and think it's okay to be in and out of different women houses. That's how they create broken homes. Let him find you. Let him find you. God will put that man in your life in the oddest way, and stop thinking all good men is in church. No. All good men are not in church. No, they're not. The churches right now nowadays are not real. It's not the churches that your grandma and your mom them grew up in or praise the Lord. And you know what I'm saying? They're not the same no more. No. Churches is a new club. That's all. They just don't serve alcohol. Actually, they do in communion. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's whenever they do communion. But seriously speaking though, churches are the new clubs. You know what I'm saying? So don't. I'm gonna tell you like this, and I can't stress it no clearer than this. It doesn't matter where you're gonna meet this person anywhere. You can be anywhere. You understand? You might be on the side of the road, your damn tire done bust, and he pull up on you. You understand what I'm saying? You might be in the library looking up some shit, and he be the librarian. You know what I'm saying? Listen, can I help you? You know what I'm saying? You never know where you're going to meet this person. He might be your damn lawyer. You understand what I'm saying? You might get yourself in the traffic ticket or something like that and meet him in, you know what I'm saying? Meet him through quarters. You never know where you're going to meet a person at. Like Joy said, God does things in the oddest ways. You know what I'm saying? That's real. Not always necessarily odd, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times the shit be odd. You be like, yo, like, what the hell? That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You just never know, man. You just never know. Or you think you have it figured out. How many people that you grew up with, you know what I'm saying, when you went to school, how many people were you attracted to? And you said, yeah, I want that's gonna be I'm gonna marry her and I'm gonna marry him and yada yada yada, whatever. And they grow up and you see them now, you like, damn, I dodged a bullet. How many people done that? How many of y'all done that? That they was the goodest looking in school. They was the best dressed, the best looking. You know, they had it all together. They was the shit. And now you see like damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. What happened to you? You know what I'm saying? That's real. That's why that line related so well and was quoted so much because it's real. It's real. You know what happened to them people? Life happened to them people. Some people can't deal with things the way that others can. Some people are not built like that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm built Ford tough. A lot of people not. That's real. But you got to respect that. You understand what I'm saying? Not to look down on people because, you know what I'm saying, you feel like you in a better space than them or you better than. No, it's not even the fact of that. It's just the fact that you want more. They may not be in that place where they want more yet. You want more, so you do more. You change your people, places, and things. You can't keep complaining about the people that you're meeting and the guys that you run into if you constantly doing the same things over and over and going to the same places looking for these and you know, meeting these people in the same damn places. No, it don't happen like that. You got to switch it up. Something has to change, man. Something has to change. And most likely it's you. It's you and the things that you do. Mel said, absolutely. If you don't take care of you, what can you possibly offer anyone else? Absolutely. You got to put yourself first. Mel said, Montoya, word, because some of the worst ones sitting in church every Sunday. Absolutely. Kim said, hell, when my parents divorced, my mother turned men down left and right. She was not here for the BS. The next man she gave a chance to ended up becoming my stepfather. She knew how she deserved to love, and would not settle. Plus having two kids, she was not wasting her time. And my stepdad was a good man to her. And that's the thing. That's the thing. We give our time to people that's so undeserving, and we'll know they're undeserving, but we just gravitate towards that because, you know what I'm saying? That's what we feel we want at the time. A lot of us think short term. You understand what I'm saying? And it's crazy. You got to think with like in this day and age right now, at the age that most of us are that are single, you got to start thinking the rest of my life. Longevity, like I don't want, you know what I'm saying? I want the rest of my life. Is this something that can be for the rest of my life? You understand what I'm saying? Stop wasting your time, man, because life is too short. Now, I'm not telling you, you know what I'm saying, you got to live life the way I say live your life. I'm just telling you a better way of a way that could be beneficial to you and better for you if you did that. Montoya said, and cycle excuses need to be stopped. I hate hearing it's a cycle. We are grown and know right from wrong. So if grandma or mama was hot, don't mean you have to be a hot ass too. Absolutely. TT said, Montoya, that's so true. Montoya said, when a person genuinely tell me things about myself, I listen. It's the delivery. Yeah. Yeah. She said, people will treat you good as long as y'all date. It's different when you wake up to them every day. Mm. April said, cultivate your own land. Amazing advice. I'm so moved on this show tonight. Hallelujah. Wow. Fucking clown. Mal said, Montoya, yes, delivery is everything. April said, it's not delivery, Mal. It's DiGiorno. Yeah. Yo, get the fuck. Yo, are you serious? Are you serious? He said, not deliberately, Mal. It's DiGiorno. Yo, what is wrong with her? Mel said, April, I bet you got in trouble in school. You was the class clown, wasn't you? April said, class clown, senior year, shaking my head. No suspensions though, laughing out loud. I always knew my limits. My teachers love me, Mel. Felicia, what's happening, Felicia? Felicia said, hello, everyone. Montoya said, and you don't have to look like $1,000,000 either. If he attracted to you looking your worst, that means he see more than your outer beauty. We need to teach our daughters the same. Whew, Montoya, you on one tonight. You on fire tonight. I loved everything you said tonight. Wow. You've been around me a long damn time, huh? Because you talking like me. T, what's happening, T? T says, so true. Montoya says, funny because my son's first real girlfriend reminded me of myself. And he said that she reminds him of his mom. So our kids watch. Deborah said, I'm late. What's the topic? The topic is posted in the thing, Deborah. It's a long topic, and I really forgot what the actual. It's pretty much about dating with children. How do you get back into the dating scene with children, and something along that line. And are you doing something wrong? What could you do right to make the relationship what it is, or something to that effect? I'm sorry, I don't know it verbatim. Your leader said, I'm practicing something important today as other days. You don't have to always talk, just listening. Multitasking. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? We want, a lot of times, ask yourself, a lot of times we be wanting things that we're not even ready for. You understand what I'm saying? We be wanting things that we're not ready for, and we don't realize that we're not ready because we want it. You can't, when you want things, it just doesn't happen like that. That's a part of life, man. Let's be realistic about it. It just doesn't happen like that. You want things because you want it, but at the same time, are you ready for it? A lot of us are not ready for it. You want that mansion. You want that you want $1 million. You get $1 million and blow through it like nothing. Then you broke again, looking at the same old wall. You didn't change none of your circumstances with that $1 million. You just blew through it. You understand what I'm saying? Because you wasn't ready for it. You prayed for it and you got it and you wasn't ready for it. That's the same situation with relationships. Make sure that you're ready for the relationship that you're asking for. You have to make sure that you're ready for it. Prepare yourself to be the best that you can be for that relationship. You understand what I'm saying? People jump from relationship to relationship without getting to know who they are again. When you understand this, when you get in a relationship with somebody and you're with them for a long time, you begin to change things about yourself in ways that would accommodate that person. Like you stop doing like for instance, you're a person that goes out a lot. You understand what I'm saying? And you get with this person over here, and this person don't like going out. They don't mind you going out every now and again, but they don't want you going out the way you used to go out. You understand? You changed that. Not because you wanted to, but you did it to appease the person that you with. You understand what I'm saying? So now when you break up with that person, you need to relearn yourself. You need to figure out who you are now. You understand what I'm saying? Who you become. You need to take your time out and realize and sit back and figure out who you become, because you're different. When you're with a person a long time, you're different after that. You're not the same person that you were going into that relationship, because you, like I said, you change things according to what that person liked and what that person, grasped to or gravitated towards. You got to be mindful of that, man. So step back. It's okay to step back and figure out who you are and what direction you want to go and what direction you headed. And you know what I'm saying? What are your goals from that point on? Because your goals are not the same either. You've changed things. You seeing things in a different perspective. A lot of times you grow from relationships. You know what I'm saying? Whether just because they end, that doesn't mean you didn't grow from that relationship. It just means that you outgrew each other or you're growing separate ways. You understand what I'm saying? Nope, it doesn't necessarily mean both of y'all, one of y'all are are stagnant in your growth. It just means that you realizing that you're not really meant for each other. You may can stay friends. A lot of times you stay friends with that person, but you grow in a different direction. You understand what I'm saying? So now you need to stop and figure out, who am I now? All right. This is who I was. You understand? Like I say that all the time. The person who I was is not who I am today. And that's because that's through relationship changes. That's through the things that I've been through in my life. That's through a lot of different entities that just help create me to be the person that I am today. You understand what I'm saying? Deborah said, okay, well, my kids are grown. Then she stopped talking. Montoya said, dating when we have kids. Okay, April said, Deborah, church almost old because John just preached this sermon. Laughing out loud. Montoya said, laugh my ass off, April. Deborah said, widow, I'm not really ready for it. And if you're not ready for it, that's okay. But see, you understand that you're not ready for it. You're not trying to jump into something, you know what I'm saying, just to be in something. You understand that's a woman of wisdom. You understand that you're not ready for it. So you're taking the time to get to know who you are now. You understand what I'm saying? Getting to know who you are now so you can be better for that next person that you become into if you choose to go into another relationship. You're going to be better for that person because once let's be clear about this. Once you know who you are, you look for a person that you know is suitable to what do you call it, to what is that called? To compliment. You look for that person that's going to complement what you already have. You understand? And what you already are. You don't look for people just to fill a void. When you know who you are, you're not looking to just fill a void. You're looking for somebody to stand next to you. That's going to walk through that fire with you. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be there for you. That's going to tell you when you're wrong and hold you down when you're right. You understand what I'm saying? But at the same time, doing it in the comfort of you two. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you understand what I'm saying? What I mean by that? LaWanda said, true. Lems Laurel, what's going on? She said, keep giving people the benefit of the doubt. And I'm realizing now that I have to have the thought to give you the benefit of the doubt. Then you're about ready to be in a relationship with me. Mel said, that's true. Everything not for us at that time. That's why we don't get blessings we ask for until we're ready to handle it and take care of it. Montoya said, I learned to be prepared for what you ask for, because when God give it to you, it may not really be for you. LaWanda said, true. What's going on, LaWanda? I don't even believe I spoke to you. And Laura, what's her name? Lems. Welcome to the living room, Lems. Let me see. I'm trying to catch up with these comments. Montoya said they jump from relationships trying to either outdo the last person they were with or trying to keep up with their friends. Like I heard, when you follow a person, ask them where they're going. Where they're going, because that same place not be for you. Yeah, it might not be your stop. They might be going a whole different direction the way you need to be. You might need to be your ass over here in Philly and they going to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? But you jump your ass in the car with them and you don't realize it till you halfway across in the middle of the damn, in the middle of East Coast and West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Before you realize that that's not where you want to go. You know what I'm saying? Be mindful, man. Pay attention. Know your direction. Know where you headed. Know what you're looking for. Know what you want and get it. Don't settle for nothing else. Get it. Get what you feel you deserve, because that's what you do. When you get a bum ass dude or a bum ass chick, you deserve that, because that's what you asked for. That's what you allow yourself to settle for. Stop settling, man. Stop settling. It's so much good things that can happen when you commit yourself to the things that you're supposed to be committed to, as opposed to what you allow to be committed to you. Stop, man. Stop. A lot of these dudes y'all shouldn't even be talking to. You understand what I'm saying? Because they're not worthy of your time. Chicks too. A lot of these chicks, dudes, fellas. A lot of these chicks y'all shouldn't even be talking to because they're not even worthy of your time, man. Understand that time is precious, man. That's something that you can never get back. Time is something that you can never get back. Never. Word. Stay out my face, man. I ain't got time for you, man. Listen, pack your book bag and go that away. I ain't got time for that, man. April said, I believe we have 9 lives, phases in life, just as cats do. We heave one life level up. T, what's going on, T? T Gordon. T said, too many people bring old baggage into a new relationship, and it's sad. My choice said, absolutely, T. That's sad. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. Judge people for what they do to you, not from what the other person did to you. Judge people for what they do to you. Nothing more, nothing less. Judge them for what they do to you. If they don't do nothing to you, stop holding them accountable for what that other person did to you. Let it go, man. Don't listen. I seen this on TV, and I think it's so. I think it blew. Not even that it blew my mind. It was just like, wow, that's a great ass thought. A lot of y'all women need to get together because a lot of y'all women deal with this bull crap. A lot of y'all women need to get together and have a bonfire. You know what I'm saying? Write down on a piece of paper all the things that you want to let go. I saw this on it was a TV show. What show was that? And they sat around, they wrote down. Matter of fact, I saw it on the TV show Friends. No, boy, I saw it on Friends. And I saw it on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, I think. One of them damn shows. And they wrote down the things that they wanted to let go, you know what I'm saying? And they wrote it down. They got it out. They talked about it. They wrote it down, you know what I'm saying? Actually, they wrote it down. They threw it in the fire, and they talked about what they threw in the fire. Before they threw it in the fire, they spoke on it, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a relationship that you was in too long, whatever. I was in this relationship too long. I was treated this way, that, whatever. And throw that shit in the fire and let it burn up and let it go. You understand what I'm saying? Let it go. Let go of that past hurt. Let it go because it's not hurting nobody but you. Guarantee that person that hurt you is not sitting around thinking about how they hurt you. They move the hell on. While you sitting there soaking and putting it on this next person that you with, you know what I'm saying, unrightful, is wrong. It's wrong, period. That person that hurt you, let go already. They let go right after they hurt you and moved on. But you still holding that. So now you holding it and holding grudges. And now the person that choosing to love you and that's trying to love you and want to love you, you're not allowing that to happen because you holding on to the bullshit that this dude did. And he's off with 2 and 3 or 4 other women or whatever the hell he's doing it to them now. You understand what I'm saying? Or maybe he got it together. I don't know. He might have got it together and realized the mistake that he made. But I bet you this, he's not sitting there holding on to that. He moved on. You got to do the same. Move on. Stop holding grudges, man. Move on. It's okay to forgive people. You don't have to forget. You don't have to deal with them no more, but forgive in order to better yourself, in order to be at peace with yourself. Forgive people and move on, man. You don't have to, if you choose to deal with them again, then by all means, do your thing. Second time around is what Shalimar said. You know what I'm saying? Second time around is better. It's sometimes better the second time around. You know, we came to the end of the show, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to read the rest of these comments, but I just want to say, man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for stopping by, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate everybody that dropped a comment and gave a little bit of input, although the girl that asked for this didn't show up tonight, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't even matter. Maybe she'll see it later. You know what I'm saying? Watch it later or something. It doesn't even matter, you know what I'm saying? But somebody else might have been going through this and didn't, you know what I'm saying, didn't choose to put it out there. But I hope y'all gathered something from this conversation. I hope that it benefited somebody in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Each time I talk and each time I hear the commentary or you know, the input from others, it enlightens me. You understand what I'm saying? This is what drives me and helps me to be what I am. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm always willing to learn. I'm always seeking knowledge. Then that's just the way I am. You know, I like to absorb knowledge. I like to absorb things as they come, you know what I'm saying? And it helps me grow. You understand what I'm saying? So learn to grow with yourself and learn to be the best that you can be. Again, I say to you, Amanda, learn to grow. Learn to be the best that you can be so you can be the best that you can be for whoever you choose to be with. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, man, y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all chose to be here with me tonight. And I really appreciate that, man. From my heart to yours, man. It's Josh signing out from the living room. I'm going to read the rest of these comments and then I'm going to ride out. know what I'm saying? I hope y'all really enjoyed the show, because I think this was a really good show today. And that's not me just tooting my own horn, because, again, y'all helped me make this what it is. You know what I mean? I appreciate each one of y'all, for real. All right, LaWanda says, sometimes being friends is better than being in a relationship with someone. Sometimes it's necessary, because you know the outcome of being in a relationship. A relationship messes a lot of things up sometimes, because sometimes you have them people that you're supposed to be in just a friend with, and you go into that relationship thing. You know what I mean? You go into that relationship thing and it all falters, because it's not what you were supposed to do. Avoid temptation. You know what I'm saying? Try to avoid temptation. Montoya said, I hate doing laundry and I'm not carrying nobody bags. Yeah, you damn sure do. That's why I do laundry. Deborah said, men ask me every day, but they not on my type of time. They don't meet my standards. And I like that. And I like that. And you keep curbing them until you find that one that meets your standards. Mel said, I will also say, if you're dating someone and realize you don't really like them, I wouldn't continue it, because it most likely would change, especially at our age now. Your leader said, court you. Deborah said, yes, true. Montoya said, that's the problem, John. Everyone say they not my type. You don't know your type, because you don't even know yourself enough to really know your type. You preaching tonight, Toy. They talking about me. You talking some real shit. Your leader said, yes, embarrassing your partner in public is along the lines of belittling. Absolutely. Absolutely. LaWanda said, I was married to someone and realized later we are better as friends. And that happens. But you know what, though? It's life lessons. It's life lessons. You know what I'm saying? It happens. LaWanda said, yes, this is my first time here. LaWanda, thank you for showing up, man. I appreciate you for stopping through. I mean, welcome to the living room, and I hope you make it, I hope you make it back another time. We here Monday through Friday at 9:00 p.m. every night, Monday through Friday. Saturday and Sunday, my brain need a little break. I work on the weekends, so. But welcome. I appreciate you for stopping through. Deborah said, that's a fact. LaWanda said, I will never settle again. And you shouldn't. You shouldn't have to. Felicia said, my time is precious, exactly, as it should be. LaWanda said, I like hearing from a male perspective. Yeah, that's what this is about. You know what I mean? I try to fill my sisters up with, with information that from a male's perspective, and from my perspective as well. Because a lot of men don't think like me too. You know what I mean? So, Felicia said, love and hip hop. Yes. Montoya said, sure not. Your leader said, you don't have to have a bonfire. You can meditate alone and do the same thing. Not only relationship issues, but life. Absolutely. Montoya said, good show and topic. Thank you. Kimberly said, great conversation tonight. Thank you, Kim. Deborah said, thank you. You're very welcome, Deborah. Mel said, good topic. She missed a good show. Have a good night, y'all. Thank you, Mel. TT said, we just have to live our best life, and love one another. Absolutely. Daphne said, good stuff. Thank you, sis. TT said, good night, everyone. Belinda. Murphy, how you doing, Murphy? Belinda? How you doing, Belinda? Welcome to the living room. Thank you for stopping by. Monday through Friday, 9:00 p.m. That's what we do. Murphy said, good show. Good evening, everyone. Love from California. Al, another Cali. Deborah said, I'm 60. T said, some female are looking for father figures, and some men are looking for mother figures. And that's absolutely true. Tina said, yo, what's happening, Tina? Yo, God willing, man, tomorrow we'll do this again, man. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. I really do, man. Thank you again to everybody that participated in this group tonight. You know what I'm saying? And God willing, we'll do it again tomorrow. Y'all be easy, man. Peace. Montoya said, good night, everyone.